Even after emerging on the map of the world from decades, Pakistan was unknown to most of the countries. Then suddenly,
There are mounting concerns today that the security conditions in Pakistan are deteriorating.
In Pakistan, violence is like a silent killer.
Pakistan is the most dangerous country in the world today.
after being surrounded by extremism, one could repeatedly hear from every part of the world: Pakistan, Taliban, and
Valley
Swat.
of Hanging Chairs. Often called the Switzerland of the East, the valley boasts of lush green hills where the sounds of sparkling water drown under the occasional fire of an AK-47. Where you can enjoy the feeling that women are legally inferior. Where you can experience exciting adventures such as stoning or cutting off the people's hands and feet. Book now and avail of this amazing facility. Bring your family to Swat and go back without half of them.
Maybe
Welcome
for
to
some
Swat.
countries, the importance of this is nothing more than a jest. But for us, and especially for the peace-loving people residing in Swat, it's an extremely painful experience.
In order to restore honor and dignity of our homeland and to protect our people, the armed forces have been called.
Then displacement of people in such a huge number, which according to United Nations Organization statistics is the fourth biggest migration in human history.
The government of Pakistan recently announced that the operation against the militants in the northwest had successfully been completed and that those displaced could return home from Monday the 30th of July.
After this, the return of the people to their homes. And now when the situation is normal, it's necessary to bear witness to the sunrise that appears after a long night. After 3 months of Swat operation, we are proceeding towards Swat via Mardan. We have with us Waliul Haq and Irfanullah Jan, the local journalists, who are well aware of the routes, place, and language. Last year's memories of the same city are very harsh for me. Here, at different IDP camps, I met people who migrated from Swat. Their past, present, and future, all their worries were prominent on every countenance. I pray that this time I see satisfaction, peace, and joy on the same faces. On our way, the first stop over, where the intention is to talk over a cup of tea.
लोगों के ज़हनों में जो खौफ है 4-5 साल से जो एक फिजा का ये वहाँ पे उसमें 5-10 साल लगेंगे तो
दूर नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन कमी आई है। मेरा एक रिश्तेदार है, वो पेशावर से मिंगवरा दिल्ली जाता है, फ्लाइंग कोच है उसकी। तो वो इन हालात में दिल्ली जाता है, मतलब रूटीन के मुताबिक अब जा रहा है, लेकिन जब ऑपरेशन था तो वो तो नहीं जा सकता। इसलिए हालात में चेंज आई।
वो खौफ नहीं है ऑपरेशन की वजह से, लेकिन ऑपरेशन से पहले का जो सीन जो लोगों ने देखा है कि मेंगोरा जैसे शहर में कि वहाँ पे कभी किसी ने चुरे उठा के मतलब इस तरह बाहर नहीं निकला, तो वहाँ पे क्लाशनकोव और इस तरह अजीब असलहे के जिसके नाम हमें नहीं आते, तो वो जो चीज़ लोगों ने, और फिर जो बच्चे हैं, जो स्कूल के बच्चे हैं, जो यंगेस्ट हैं, तो उन लोगों के जहनों से मुश्किल है कि 5-10 साल में ये खौफ दूर हो जाए।
The shadow of fear is not just in Swat, but it has spread all over the country. Perhaps right now this fear is so intense that its faint stench emanates from every breath that passes by.
अब देखो ये तख्तबाई का मेन बाजार है, ये तहसील है। यहाँ पे देखो दुकानें तो खुली है लेकिन लोग नज़र नहीं आ रहे। देखो कितना मतलब खामोशी सी है बिल्कुल।
Series of checkposts began from Malakan division. 31 checkposts have been built in this whole area.
हाँ, अभी मेरे ख्याल से कुछ कम है, कुछ चेक पोस्ट को ख़त्म किया उन्होंने और कुछ जो है वो बराए नाम है, लेकिन 4 चेक पोस्ट जो है वो मेन है, वो अभी कायम है। ये दरगी
Out of these 31 checkposts, strict checking is done at 4 such checkposts where scanners are also used.
ये देखो ये आला है, यहाँ पे गाड़ी में कुछ होगा वो आ रहा है बंदा, तो इस गाड़ी को मतलब वो कहते हैं इसको चेक करो।
क्या हुआ?
हाँ, जान छूट गई जैसे हमारी।
Close to Malakan Pass, this shrine is a monument that attests the local people's valor, courage, and boldness. It's a proof that no nation in any era has ever been able to defeat them. Stopping at short distances at every checkpost is a patience-bearing procedure. For us, it's just a matter of few days. But for those who live here, this is a routine. It's a very strange experience to get oneself identified everywhere in one's own country.
ये पटखेला है, मलाकन का हेडक्वार्टर है। आगे जो है वो उनका मौलाना सूफी मोहम्मद का हेडक्वार्टर है, नहीं बिल्कुल 1 किलोमीटर के फासले पे है।
This is Tehreek-e-Nifaz Shariat Muhammadi's headquarters and religious seminary too. The two religious scholars of this movement and Maulana Sufi Muhammad's right hand, Maulana Muhammad Alam and Maulana Amir Izzat, who were in custody of the army, were killed in an attack by the extremists while on their way from Malakand to Peshawar. Even after the passage of time and after peace, curiosity, restlessness, and fear is prominent on the children's faces.